What's good, y'all? It's Aaron McKinnon here with Aaron McKinnon. We just got done at the premiere event for Power of the Elements at Juniors Comics. And what deck did you play?
I got full Splight. Shout out to Nathan, who just went ham at the sneaks this past weekend to get everything for me. He's at work, unfortunately, but I was able to borrow it from him and end up winning.
But all right, let's see what you got.
Yeah, so just normal stuff, 3 blue. This one searches all the monsters. Jet, this one searches the spike spells and traps. 3 red. I'm not playing any normal summons, so this is like a pretty good way to start it. Prevent hand traps, and yeah, it's an extender on its own, so you're not gonna clog on too many cards like Diva or like Nimble or whatever other people are playing. And then 1 carrot. This could be a 2. I'm playing Desires, so like I'm not sure if how necessary it is, but I think in the early format, like you're gonna want to deal with more monster effects and spells and traps, especially with Dark Ruler, and this card doesn't interact with it. And then 3, 1, and 1 dupe. Card's good. Because I'm not playing normal summons, I'm not going to clog on it. I think it's fine. It's definitely not necessary, but overall I think it's really nice to protect your health. And then 3 Telly, 3 starter, and then 2 Desires, 2 Smashers. This card could be at 1, but with Desires, I think this card's really necessary to help out Winda and just all the problem cards of the format. And then hand traps, we've got a lot of them. Gamma, this is the E-Telly target, obviously. Even post side, I would leave in E-Telly and just like take out Driver if the card's dead, just because like it's a tuner, it's really effective. It's like the best hand trap as well. But having like the ways to play through stuff like Mirror Jade and outs on your normal summon is really important. And then the rest is Ash, Crow, Nibiru, and Imperm. This may change as the format progresses, but until like people stop playing Brave and Scythe decks, I think this is all pretty necessary. These 2 are just like the best ones against the tier deck though. So I think you need to definitely play those in most of your decks.
How many cards you playing?
I think this is 41. It should be 41. The second Smasher was the 41st card.
Oh, okay, where?
And then Almirage, Elf. This card makes a swap card to 1 card combo. 2 Elf. The third one has come up before. I think this card is really broken and it'll probably get splashed in other decks. So cards at points 2 can't be targeted, and then once per turn during either play's main phase, you can special summon a level 2 monster. If your opponent controls a monster, it could be a rank or XYZ. Rank or Link. So you can summon Fiber, you can do cool stuff with that. You can summon Toad, which is like the main thing that people are doing to just get to it twice. And then others, we got Fiber, Dark, and Phoenix. Phoenix is just like versatile. You can like out of back row like an Imperm and then like go into Gigantic with it, which is really nice.
How many times you make a Phoenix and how?
I think like once each maybe. Dark I think is also like a flex spot. Like most of this extra deck is like still pretty new. So like it's definitely stuff that I'm willing to change.
Okay, where?
2 Gigantic. You're never gonna need the third of this. 1 Toad. Gin Buster. This card is kind of whatever. I think it's nice. Like if you open frog stuff, you can get to this to like make your armor better. Also, if you like open like kind of subpar, and you're gonna go into blue and jet afterwards. So you go like Gigantic into blue into jet. So you if you want to like keep your engine flowing, I think this is like better because you're not gonna get the Toad in that line. It also gives you something to play through his Dimension Shifter. If you either side that or get it played against you.
Gotcha.
This is, I don't know what this card is. Soul Sweeper. This card is outs cards. You banish them. So you detach a material and then banish a card your opponent controls until they're in phase. So just like really nice to like out big monsters. It's 2 or more monsters, so like you can put like 3 into it, out a guy, and then like make Zeus and then like down or whatever. So it's nice. I think the card's not good. People are playing like the Sacred Beast engine with it. To out window, just like offer your normal summon if you're playing into 2 elements. But I think just like having the ability to out monsters is really nice on your own.
Okay.
So this is Cat Shark. I was borrowing it. Card just like helps you push for game if you like make Gigantic Splight with an extract monster. So it becomes 32 and then 64. So it's like that 69. And then if you have like any other way to put damage upward scheme.
Gotcha.
And then Sky Cavalry, Dowd, and Zeus just to get this resolve. I'm really happy to be able to play this card again. Unfortunately, I don't think it's like too broken at the moment. But just like
tier elements.
Yeah, it's unfortunately not great into that deck, but if you're playing against back row decks or anything like that, I think it's really nice. So it'll definitely be in the extra deck for a while.
Oh, okay. Was there anything in the extra deck that came up that you maybe lost a game or almost lost a game because you weren't playing?
Not that off the top of my head. I think everything's like pretty good. Like I said, like this, all these cards are like kind of like whatever, and you can do. Yeah, and you can do more with the deck. Like you can play like people are playing like Herald and like Formula Synchron.
Right.
You can play like Desert Locust. Like there's a bunch of things you can do with Fiber. You can play Dagda Scythe.
True.
There's a bunch of different things, but I just wanted to go like pretty mid range, just like allow myself to like win with the deck and not like get blown out by different stuff. So like having a lot of the hand traps and interactions was a really big benefit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Did it ever come up that you needed IP?
No. The Gin Buster is pretty much that slot. Like obviously it's like not ideal, but I didn't want to commit like the Gin plus like a unicorn. So then like you can do it, like I said, like all these cards are obviously flexible, but I think just like having the versatility and like the ability to like dark summon a guy, and against Telemans you can summon the mirror and like go into gigantic that way. So I think just like having all the options to like get your engine flowing is the most important.
Okay, for sure. You got first place after Swiss, and
Yeah,
then
4-1.
first place
Yeah.
after the whole tourney.
Yeah.
For sure.